Mariah not a good friend. Mariah is whack. She tried to set Bianca up. Oh my God, Mariah, why would you do that to Bianca? Child, if there was gonna be any reason why y'all hate MariahLynn, it should at least be for this situation with Anna Mac and Cheese. Because did we not see somewhat of the same storyline last season with Smiley and her sister? Girl.
Let's talk about it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea. But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Girl, it's 1 minute in, and this song is all we've heard has been this. But the song is goddamn 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and already it's been playing for a minute, and all we heard has been this. MariahLynn, at what point you gonna come on?
And she's still talking.
She's still talking.
I walk into. I really want to have fun this season. I feel like a lot of people misjudged me because,
AKA that petition.
Hey, why you getting away? Why you keep getting away?
He looking at her like, because you getting beat up. Slim. They not getting in the way, Slim. They trying to save you.
But y'all looking at me. We're just making sure you okay.
I'm okay.
All right, we're making sure Auntie is okay. That's all.
You need some more tea in your cup.
Listen.
What the is this?
No, because it ain't no tea in her cup. We already know that it is brown liquor. Talking about tea in a cup. Maybe they should have called this the Aunt Hennessy podcast. Maybe they should have called it that. The Aunt Malt Liquor podcast. The Aunt Coke 45. The Aunt Corona.
I'm about 6'5".
Oh my God, I'm white. Girl, what's going on? It's Santana, aka Chi. We are back for another Baddies. Dia, ice from the Caribbean. No ice from the Caribbean. No, I'm here to fight Gretchen. That is never gonna get old. I promise you, that is never, ever gonna get old. I miss Dia. I miss Dia. She's given us so much, but so not a lot these last 10 episodes, child. But it's not about her. This is about Miss Anna Mac and Cheese. She is speaking. Why? I don't know. She already did the interview and I already covered this topic, but since we in our MariahLynn hate era, child, let's just go ahead and get into it after y'all go like the video.
The universe is P double T to the Y, and it won't stop till I wake up and realize that I am the 1, 2, 3. I am the bitch that these other niggas need. How you gonna escape when I am the key? That for everywhere I go, they say following me like damn. Get back on track, look at who I am. Every day is numbered in this lifespan. Look in the mirror, tell myself again. Self-love and happiness is all about a God's plan. I wanna be happy, doing what I please, trying to do what I need, whatever it takes to be free. I wanna be happy.
Okay, so I tried to find right, because of course I tried to find the full YouTube live, but I could not find it. So I don't know at what point she started speaking about it. I don't know, but I do know like everything has made its way over to like Neighborhood Talk, Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked. Like when I say Zeus is out there now, like they are out there, like they are actually posting Baddies content on the Neighborhood Talk, and it's a little jarring. So I'm gonna play this one first, and then I'm gonna play the other clip second, because in the next one she's crying. So I'm gonna just assume that this first one that's on screen came first. I don't know.
I didn't know that, so I was going downstairs to get breakfast, but I didn't.
Girl, what? What is going on? Don't tell me the video was deleted.
His mom was low key in the same hotel as me, but I
Wait.
Dominican Republic. Mariah's mom was low key in the same hotel as me, but I didn't know that, and so I didn't know that. So I was going downstairs to get breakfast, but I did not know that. You know, like I guess in Mariah's eyes, in Mariah's family eyes, it was like static when me and Mariah. I guess Mariah must have called her family or her mom or something to let them know, like, bro, I'm not fucking with Ahna. She on the live popping about me. It had to be something because her mom's energy was like, she was on that with me. Like, on that with me. I was like, yo. But at the end of the day, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. You might be older than me, but we both grown. All right, right before we left the Dominican Republic, Mariah's mom was low-key in the same hotel as me, but I didn't know that. And so I'm talking to her mama, and it's like, damn, she violating me. But I'm still thinking like, this is Mariah mom. But then it's like, wait, I'm still a grown woman. You're grown. Like, am I letting her violate me like this? I didn't know. I was really put in a tight position. Then her mom, like, tried to put her hands on me first. It was like, I let her mom hit me, like, a couple times. I don't even care. I don't want to talk about it. Like, honestly, you guys, I'm about to cry. I'm really about to cry. Like, I don't want to talk. I never, like, no, I don't want to talk about it. I just think, like, the whole me and Mariah's mom was, like, too much for me and my mental. I'm talking to her mama, and it's like, damn, she violating me. But I'm still thinking like, this is Mariah mom. But then it's like, wait, I'm still a grown woman. You're grown. Like, am I letting her violate me like this? I didn't know. I was really put in a tight position. Then her mom, like, tried to put her hands on me first. It was like, I let her mom hit me, like, a couple times. I don't even care. I don't want to talk about it. Like, honestly, you guys, I'm about to cry. I'm really about to cry. Like, so when I fought her mom, I already knew I was going to have to fight Mariah, but that's just inevitable. That's what it is. If somebody fight my mom, I'm going to want to fight them too, bitch. You bugging the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. So I let Mariah stand on that. The only reason why I fought Mariah is because it's the principle, and I'm a real ass bitch. Because I wasn't even going to fight. I wasn't supposed to fight. My face was not even barely healed. I fought Mariah because she want to get it banging behind her mom. That's cool. But you know why you fighting me, though, because you know... It's cool, bro. I gave her her fight. My face is good. I'm not even mad about it. We fought. I don't even remember how the fight went because I barely was looking at Mariah. I was covering my face because I was not trying to fuck my face up. I was fighting her like this. I couldn't even see. So when I fought her mom, I already knew.
I have things to say, but let's see what the neighborhood talk version of this video is first before I say it. This is going to be another situation where people are going to say I'm caping for Mariah, but some things just don't make sense.
I'm like, yo, bro, I don't fuck with you. I'm like, I don't fuck with you, but nobody got to know that I don't fuck with you. Like, this TV shit. Hold on. Because this TV shit, not even my type of, no, it's not even, no, Camilla, at all. I'm gonna let you know. But this TV shit not even my type of move. Like, I'm a real ass bitch. Y'all, this TV shit is for fun. I told this bitch, I'm like, when I fuck with people, I fuck with them. It ain't about no TV. So when I fell out with her, I was like, bro, nobody gotta know that we're not cool. Nobody has to know we're not friends. Nobody has to know. I didn't tell nobody that I was not her friend. Everybody knew. Everybody found out me and Mariah wasn't friends because why did they find out? Oh, everybody found out that we wasn't friends because they realized, they seen that I wasn't kicking it with Tasiki and Mariah and Biggie. Like, when they was together, I was over there, and I would wait for Biggie and Tasiki to come to me, because it's like, you're not gonna make one, you're not gonna make me a storyline. Two,
It's like, bitch, you already know why you playing with my gangster though, because I already told you I don't want to fight you. So now I feel like you're trying to play with me. Yeah, no, y'all wasn't. No. So I'm a real ass bitch. The way we even fell out, because I'm not a weird bitch.
Let me see. J.NVNT. Let me take it to TikTok. Because
Seasoned.
girl, move. Let me see. J.VENT. Ahna, Mac, MariahLynn. Not 777. Everybody say, hey, spirit. Now go book a reading.
I'm like, yo, bro, I don't fuck with you. I'm like, I don't fuck with you, but nobody got to know that I don't fuck with you. I was over there. And I will wait. I don't fuck with you.
Oh, not 444. Everybody say, hey, spirit.
I'm not bringing it on the show. Tasiki, Biggie, everybody. The only people that knew was me, Tasiki, and Biggie. So I'm like, I'm not making my beef with my friend a storyline. So all that shit, I wasn't jacking none of that weird shit, especially because of the way we even fell out. Because I'm not a weird bitch. I'm a real ass bitch. I told Mariah I don't fuck with that weird shit. So your mother trying to fight me and this and that, like, I don't play like that. Everybody know. Y'all don't know, but Tasiki, Biggie, and Mariah, everybody knows what it was. Everybody in that house knew what it was. So all that shit was weird to me. That's why Tasiki stood up. That's why y'all don't know. So I'm not a weird bitch. This TV shit, and I don't fight people that I say I love. I don't fight people that's been in my crib. I don't fight people that.
Okay, because she's crying, and that's all cute or whatever, but like she's jumping over the point. And I think what she's trying to allude to is that everybody knew what it was, not between her and Mariah, but her and while her face was broken. Because the whole time I'm watching this, I'm just like, I'm confused. Because if you watch these videos in real time, you'll know that we already covered in one of the last MariahLynn videos both of their interviews where they both sat down with an interviewer and they both talked about the fight. And those interviews were weeks ahead of this live. Not saying you can't think about some stuff and then it trigger you, but the way that these lives are set up, it would lead people to believe that she's solely talking about Mariah. And for one, that confuses me because the energy, well, I'll let y'all be the judge of that when we go back and watch the video that I did. But also, too, it sounds like everything is geared towards Mariah. And I feel like she's leaving out the part about why she was on injured reserve. And that's why everybody knew something was going on. And the real story was because if it's true what the rumors are, basically she had an ex or she had a boyfriend that physically abused her and put hands on her, whatever. Right. But if you don't know that, just from listening to this, it just sounds like it's just all dealing with Mariah. As in, oh, Tasiki, Biggie, they all know the situation with Mariah. And whether or not she's connected to that, I don't know. But
I tell my business to, or you've been in my crib, and I'm definitely not fighting no bitch that I say it's my sister. So all this weird shit, like, I don't even want to watch the rest of the fucking season because I'm not joking with y'all. That shit was not the fucking vibe for me. That shit wasn't the vibe for me. None of that shit was the vibe for me. And I'm not a weird bitch, so I'm a real friend and I don't do that shit. So yeah, and that's why I'm mad P. I cannot fuck with a bitch and go about my business. I don't have to be like, oh, I hate you, bitch, and it's beef and I'm talking about you. It was never that for me. And that's why everybody keeps saying, why are you not talking about the situation? Why are you not talking about the situation? Because there's nothing to talk about. There was never nothing to talk about. Nobody, it should never even been that. Because off camera, I told her, like, you was my sister. I will never fight you. You was my friend. I would never move like that. Like,
And I told her, we're not doing this on camera. Why are we doing it? Now we on camera. I bet. You know, I feel like you're trying to test my gangster because I'm telling you I don't want to fight you, but now you're pressing me to fight me when you know I can't fight you. But now, all right, bet, let's fight. Let's fight because I'm literally.
My God. I just, because I needed to make sense. I needed to make sense. And I know everybody emotionally reacts, and then people already not liking Mariah and da 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 da. Here's the thing. Now that I'm hearing the actual story, right? Because originally, like the intro, I was solely referring to, okay, MariahLynn getting her family involved. If she got her family involved, then that's whack. If her mother jumped out of her neck and went off for Mariah, that's still whack. But then that's more on the mama, and then it's more on Mariah to go back and check her mama, right? Like there's a difference. Did she sick her mother on Ahna? Like she sucked, her sister on Smiley? Because if so, then that's most definitely whack, and we can all agree on that. However, if her mother was just in a vicinity, knew that her and her daughter, Ahna and her daughter was going through some issues or whatever, and then the mama just got involved, which is not far-fetched. Hello, Mama D. Hello, Mama Jones. Hello, who else? Like every reality TV show mama that we've seen at this point, they love to get involved in their children's business. So it's not unheard of. Mama Joyce, you know what I mean? Either way, MariahLynn should have checked her mother, whether it was before or after the fact. If Mariah sent her mother to Ahna, that's whack. If her mother just jumped on Ahna for whatever reason, that's whack. Like there's no way around it. That is whack. We can all agree on that. Now, here's where I have confusion, right? Because I get that you want to have all because here's also too what people got to understand. Everybody's different, and we live in such a 2024. Everybody want to be the main character. Everybody think they feelings the only feelings that matter, and that their reality is the only reality that exists. While you might be the type, Ahna, to talk all of that crap on the TV show, knowing that you cannot fight because you're on injured reserve, and be trying to make side deals in real life, like, girl, we just gonna do this for TV. Everybody's not playing with you like that. Everybody's not playing with you like that, because it's hard for me to just sit here and watch her cry and watch as the tears fall and be all sympathetic. Because right now, this video, if you did not watch the show, this video will lead you to believe that she's in that house getting ganged up on. People are attacking her for no reason, and that she just went there to have a good time. She didn't want to fight. And then people just kept poking at her till she couldn't take it and went off. That's not what we saw this last episode. The way that you and the way that you and Swiss Rolly was going back and forth as though you were in a position where you were able to fight, that behavior says different. And I'm not just going to emotionally react out of hatred for one character, overlooking the greater picture. Multiple things can be true at once. And that's the problem that I have with this whole Mariah, Bianca, like all that whole general consensus these last couple of weeks. That's my whole thing. Y'all act like multiple things cannot be true. Mariah can be whack, but at the same time, other things can also be true. Now, of course, once we see it and how it plays out, then things can change. But based off of what we know so far, Ahna, you're not the perfect victim. I get that you thought that you had a certain relationship with Mariah. And again, if her mother just attacks her out of nowhere, that is crazy. And it would not be the first time that her mother went and did something like that. It would not be the first time, or it would not be the first time that Mariah sent her family to go do something. Last season, we was calling her whack, whack, wiggity, whack. I was calling her whack, whack, wiggity, whack. Go back and watch the reviews. I was calling her whack the entire season because I felt like if this is baddies, let it stay baddies. It's not baddies plus family. And I still feel that way. However, again, multiple things can be true. Ahna Mac, pipe it down. Don't come on now. If you know that you're in a position where you can't fight, then don't be rah-rah. Don't be rah-rah. Don't be on the TV feeling like you still have to show up and clock in, even though everybody else knows what's really going on. Because again, everybody everybody wasn't raised the same way, and everybody don't have the same morals. Everybody ain't following the same code of ethics. Like the sooner that people realize that, the better. And this is a far different situation, but it's almost the same thing. Like when people look at like men and women. And people be like, oh, I don't care what a woman does to a man should not hit a woman. Okay, well, in theory, maybe so, but you don't know how that man was raised. You don't know if he, might be triggered by you hitting him, and then now he hauled off on you and wind up, offing you. You know what I mean? Like you just don't know. So her crying is not winning me over with sympathy. It's not, especially when I said like the video that she did, the interview that she did, and the interview that Mariah did, where they both spoke about it. Like, I didn't realize that a week later, the emotions and all of that would turn into this. Now, granted, the episodes are about to air. You start watching it play back, you get re-triggered. I understand the emotions that come up. I get it. But judging from the interviews that they both did, they seem like they were in a good place and they forgave each other. So when you now get online in the midst of an already hate train that's in progress to cry, and then on top of that, you're being extremely vague about what it is, and instead of just saying what it is, you're like, oh, well, the girls know what happened, and I was on injured reserve, and then we gotta kind of play the guessing game. It just further adds to that whole MariahLynn being a bad friend, and MariahLynn is this big bad wolf narrative. And I'm watching it all unfold, and I don't care what anybody says, it's not making sense to me how out of nowhere this is what we're going with. This is the angle that we're going with. Even though there's other evidence that supports other things, people are so gung-ho on this reality. Like, if a girl is whack, a girl is whack. But you can't bring me outside and tell me that the sky is purple, and I'm just supposed to believe it because everybody around is saying it's purple out of nowhere. Just wake up one day and saying the sky is purple. I need to see evidence, and the evidence needs to match up and make sense. And again, looking at this live, if you just so caught up in her tears or her emotions or whatever, you can easily just take it as, oh, we got to get Mariah up out of here. Da, 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 da. But that's not, I feel like Ahna did this live. She got triggered at the fact that, people are wondering what happened between them. She got triggered. She's speaking on it. And when you speak out of emotion, you're not necessarily speaking correctly straight. And I feel like it's a lot that she's trying to say without saying a lot. And the details are much more confusing than just, oh, she's saying MariahLynn is a...
literally fucking psychotic. Like, we can go there, but I didn't want to do that because I fuck with you. Not because of... I don't know, bro. That's why I be missing House Beat. Like, I be missing my friends. And that's why I didn't fuck with nobody like that this season. If you haven't noticed, I haven't posted shit about Baddies till yesterday. So I'm not fucking with this shit. I wasn't fucking with this season at all. My nose ring fell out. Like,
hold on.
I'm rolling.
Hold on.
So I'm sitting here talking to Natalie, and it's just like a big ass shade, like an eclipse, just taking the light away. And that's when I knew Rolly is fucking here.
Like, are we watching the same show? I'm gonna tell you exactly what I feel like is going on. I feel like every single person on this cast that has come out and done these lives or had a moment on the TV show or a moment that's about to come up, I feel like they are all rushing to reverse engineer what happened, because I feel like at some point there's a moment for each of these girls where they are not going to be in the best light because they all went on to the season trying to do the most, and now they're trying to jump ahead of the story because none of this stuff is making sense and it's not consistent. These lives, Ahna, you sitting there crying as though you were some victim and I didn't want to fight, I didn't want to but there's at least 2 scenes that we've already seen where you are literally not only arguing back and forth but about to get into a physical fisticuffs with Rolly, which I had already clocked and felt like they're doing the most for TV, and that might have been an agreement, but that's a separate conversation if it is. But it also, let's say that they were just doing that for TV. Okay, well, that's something that somebody who has their brain turned on and is critically thinking and trying to make sense of it, that would be a solution that they come to, right? So that's a separate conversation. But let's say that that's true, then that just adds to my point of everybody not playing with you. Everybody not on that same type of time of let's do this for TV. Some people like, no, if you disrespect me for real, whether TV or offline, we got a problem now. But that aside, you cannot now do a live trying to reverse engineer and I didn't want to and Mariah was my brother. But this the energy you was given on TV. Zeus didn't make you do that. Zeus didn't edit that. That was you. You and Rolly almost fought on the first episode. You and Rolly almost fought on the last episode. So much and so to the point where that scene lasted at least a good first 10, 15 minutes of the show. So where we was all like, okay, come on now. Can we move to the next scene? Go on to the next thing, Claudia. Like, now I want to, before I take it back, I want to go to this post that I saw of Ahna talking about Slim Too Bad.
Anyway, yeah, let's really get into it because I really had no problem with Slim. I still have nothing bad to say about the girl. Like, nothing bad. I just think she was doing too much. Ain't no way you trying to fight the bitch that didn't even vote you out the crib. And sad part about it is Slim don't know me at all. Slim, I really wanted to tell Slim, like, bitch, you're not the first big, tall bitch that I done fought on this fucking show. I done already fought 2 big, giant trees, 2 big, bad bitches. You just another big, tall bitch with a fat ass. I'm not scared of you. I wanted her to know that I'm really, honestly, more scared of Rolly falling on me than Slim whooping me. Like, if we being completely honest, then you try to beat me up and got beat up right after. I have nothing bad to say. You're beautiful. I thought you were so sweet. I thought you was the sweetest person. I think you're still sweet. I still think you're beautiful. I think you're that girl. Just don't do that again, girl. Like, I like you. Don't do that. Don't do that. I follow you. In my mind, I follow you. I dead don't follow her. I'm lying. I dead don't follow her. I just lied like that to y'all. I don't follow her, but on the real though, you're that girl. It was no, like, you don't know me, Slim. I really fight tall bitches my whole life. I fight niggas too. These niggas is big. I don't care if I lose. The only thing I'm scared of is Rolly falling on me. And Rolly not even that big no more. So,
mind you, this live was 3 days ago. Which is also when she was crying about 3 days ago. It's the inconsistency in the energies for me. I'm telling you, that emotional bait, that emotionally impulsive stuff, that don't work for me. That don't work on me. And this is exactly why, because the energy is inconsistent. Don't cry in the last live about your sister and y'all having a fight and I didn't want to do that with her and I wasn't even there to do none of that. And the energy now.
well, really, like, technically, I'm not really that nervous. Y'all bitches just need to, like, beat me up or something. Anyway, yeah.
Now, as I was going through, because as the video was playing, I was going through to look and see if I found any more videos of Ahna. And I came across this post that says Ahna Mac with a story post stating she's cool with Bianca. Before anybody makes any statements, I made my confessional when I heard that Mariah and Bianca was supposed to be jumping me. I do not have issues with Bianca and we're all good, you guys. Now, who told you that she jumped you? That's also part of the problem. It's a little too much he said, she said. Did production tell you that? Did one of the girls tell you that? Did Mariah or Bianca tell you that? Who told you that? Who told you that? Let's see. Right here in the comment, Ahna says Mariah was on the phone popping it, saying that her and Bianca was going to fight me and my manager. Okay. Did she post anything else? Okay. So Ahna Mac confirms that Mariah was on the phone popping and saying that her and Bianca was going to fight. Well, that Mariah and Bianca was going to fight Ahna and the manager. And I also need to know at what point was that? Because y'all know they don't fill confessionals like after every scene. It's like, you know, it could be a confessional from episode 15 that they post for episode 3. You know what I mean? That's how it works. So I'm just going to put on my thinking hat and assume that the confessional that Ahna Mac did was right after she fought Mariah or right before she fought Mariah. And that phone call about jumping Ahna Mac was around that same time. And so that explains why Ahna did the confessional she did. And, you know, Mariah, for whatever reason, was pissed off with Ahna, and she said what she said. Okay. Now, something else that I noticed as I was bringing that post up is this right here. And damn if I didn't just say this, but MariahLynn with a tweet about girls running their mouth and not letting the show air. All these hoes do is talk. Let the effing show air and stop running to the internet to play victim because of backlash. Maybe if I get online and make people feel bad for me, I'll be liked. But that's the difference between me and them is I don't give a F to clear ish up. And I feel like that was a double-edged sword. I feel like she was talking to Ahna Mac and she was talking to Diamond. Because Diamond also did a video, but you would know that because you would have watched it on my channel, baby. Okay? Ahna says, I know she can't be talking about me, so don't send me this. Ahna, no. Do we have to go back to that live of you crying? Okay, let's see. Did Ahna say anything else since then? And let's see, when was that? That was, 3 days ago. 3 days ago. And then that same day.
You guys, look. Let me tell y'all what Dylan put on today.
I miss you guys.
Camilla.
Look. Look
Oh,
at
Gang.
And
You
that's
put
real
that
love.
on
They keep talking about all this TV relationships.
together.
We have real relationships.
We make us one family, though we don't look the same. But that's different.
They not like us. They not like
We
us.
made up one big family.
Camilla all by herself. Child.
Wait, we got our theme song is They Not Like Us. They not like us.
What
Okay.
Peter gas?
What I tell you?
Look, yo, Camilla so Cali talking about something. They not like us. They not like.
Okay, anyways. Ahna said, I'm trying to figure out why everybody's so mad about Tasiki standing up for me. She never tried to fight Rolly, but again, since no one knows me and Rolly weren't allowed to fight, we weren't clear by both our doctors. I was injured. Only reason she tried to stop us fighting. Are we sure about that? Are we sure about that? Hold on. Because see, y'all, listen, some of y'all swear I just be getting up here just talking on my ass. I promise you I don't. I promise you every last thing that I say on this channel is because there's receipts to back it up. And 9 times out of 10, we go through those receipts together. So because, you know, it's what, 15,000 of y'all subscribed, but only like 50 people on Patreon. Yeah, let's change that. Because during the watch along, I clocked Tasiki trying to get involved. And I don't know if y'all heard some of the stuff she was saying, but y'all about to hear it now. Y'all about to hear it now. Go ahead and like the video before I bring up the actual episode and the actual receipts. Since we just going to sit here and lie this whole entire time. I thought we was going to be here 5-10 minutes, a quick little, oh, this what Ahna said, that's it. But no, since we want to lie and the energy don't want to be consistent and we want to kind of conflate the truth to jump ahead of stories, go ahead and like the video so we can get into it. So when I said that Ahna Mac and Rolly was going back and forth the first, 10-15 minutes? Well, That was determined to be the truth. Because what does that say right there? 16 minutes and what? About 50 seconds? Exactly. But let's go ahead and find the exact moment when they was getting into it. And I want y'all to hear very clearly. I'm going to try to put on the captions, but it's really not going to make a difference. I don't know why it's not showing the caption option. Child, I don't know why it's not showing the caption option. Is it me? Yeah, it's not showing that option right now. But just listen. Listen, we know Tasiki's voice. It was a lot of yelling going on, but listen. Listen.
Open up.
Let her go. Let her go.
You're not about to fight her, Rolly, though. Like, come on now, Rolly. Y'all is two different weight classes. It don't even make sense.
Rolly and Ahna. Rolly and Ahna having their, beat and forth. You both.
Go hands, bitch. That's a weight.
Right here. Even though she been talking, she ain't walking. She ain't about nothing. She ain't on nothing. That's a different weight class. Listen to everything that Tasiki's saying.
You better get your foot down. No, for real. Yeah, sit the fuck down, bitch. You know.
She says, so Tasiki walks up to Jayla and says, no, because that's a whole different weight class, Jayla. That's a whole different weight class. How did they get her weight up? Or something to that effect.
Anna. What you bitch? You better get your foot down. No, for real. Yeah, sit the fuck down, bitch. You know weight class. I know. That's a weight.
Let's go, Anna. Come on, chill out, smoke. Cause she ain't on none of that. She ain't on none of that. That's a different weight class. Come on, Anna. She ain't on that.
We're not going to stop throwing.
Bitch, I knocked your ass in the middle of the fucking.
Did y'all catch that part right there? Let me play it one more time.
That's a weight.
Yeah, we're not going to stop throwing.
Bitch, I knocked your ass in the middle of the fucking.
Let me replay that one more time.
That's a weight.
Yeah, we're not going to stop throwing.
Bitch, I knocked your ass in the middle of the fucking.
She ain't really nothing. She ain't on about nothing. That's a different weight class. I ain't even in your weight class, but I eat. I ain't even in your weight class, but I'll eat. I could keep going. But I'm not. So let's go back to Anna's tweet where it says, I'm trying to figure out why everybody's so mad about Tasiki standing up for me. She never tried to fight Rolly. She may not have physically ran up on Rolly about to punch her, but people in the streets would beg to say different because why you walking up on me? As we saw in the clip. You trying to break them up, but yet you walking up on her to the point where Rolly got defensive and Rolly basically stood 10 toes down. Like, I don't care who got a problem. I'm getting to her. To where even I, during the watch along, I had to give it up for Rolly. And y'all know how I feel about Rolly. But I had to give it up for her. Like, Rolly's about it. Even Jayla, who fought Rolly, Baddies South, said at her confessional, I got to give it up to Rolly because she not scared. She not going to back down from anybody. And that anybody that she was referring to was Tasiki. So, Anna, when you say, oh, Tasiki wasn't about to fight Rolly, I beg to differ. She may not have lifted out her hand, extended her hand to try and slap Rolly, but she definitely alluded to the fact that she could if she wanted to. She definitely was throwing threats out there. Now all of a sudden we don't know what it means when Tasiki talk about eating. What? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Ahna says again, I'm not fighting for no friendship. We all locked in because we pretty much lived together for 2 months. We built a bond off love. Not everybody got the same relationships. I've seen Tasiki vocally stick up for Mariah like she did me. Relax. And let me say something about that. That goes back to my whole point of what people do for you or what you do for people, you're not always going to get back in return. I don't want to go down a super deep dive about that. I said that, in one of the last couple of videos, but people got to stop expecting them out of other people, because sometimes people just not able to do that. Of course, Tasiki's the type to stand up and try to fight for other people, but can she expect that out of other people? Not necessarily, because everybody's not going to eat like Tasiki. Everybody's not capable of what she's capable of. So if Tasiki was to go around mad that everybody not fighting her battles like how she fight theirs, then that, that would be on Tasiki, right? And so I also made it a point to say, just because Tasiki is standing up for Ahna, don't mean that her and Mariah got that type of friendship. It does make Tasiki look weird, considering Mariah has, at this point, jumped in multiple fights for Tasiki. So at some point, it's like, okay, Tasiki, even if y'all ain't got the type of relationship, you at least owe the girl a solid, because we about to be on what? Fight number 3, fight number 4 that this girl done jumped in for you. We got Marsh. We got, who else? Jelly Bean. Somebody says something about something happening on Bad vs. Wild. Baby, I don't give a damn, because this is Baddies. This is Baddies. That don't count. On Bad vs. Wild, it was Bad versus Wild. So they were all taking up for each other. It's not the same thing. So that does not relate to this at all. At all. Because Baddies weren't fighting each other on Bad versus Wild. So that point is null and void. Okay? But Automac says it's not a more than or anything type of situation. You guys really don't be there to know you guys weren't there to see a lot of ish that went down behind the scenes. But that don't really matter. This is reality TV. A lot of stuff you guys aren't shown. So tell us then. Y'all sit on lives and y'all jump ahead of stories and y'all cry and y'all do all of this, that, and the third, and y'all quick to jump on live and throw out threats and talk about who you don't like and who you want to fight at the reunion. Tell us what we didn't see then. Instead of getting on live and alluding to certain things. I'm not going to say it on live. I'm going to just sit here with my tears and say that Biggie and Tasiki and House B knew what was going on. But I'm not going to tell y'all what was going on. I hate when they do this. And again, this is another reason why I like Diamond. Because at least she comes and she will be like, okay, this doesn't make sense to y'all. Okay, let me see if what I offer, what I have to say, or the receipts that I have, let's see if that helps clears up the confusion. Even if you still end up not liking her, she at least tries to clear up the confusion for the viewers. But that was the post from Ahna. And there was a post from Mariah. I don't know if I read it, child, or if I just said it in my mind. But basically, Mariah said the same thing that I was feeling. Now, let me see if I can find it. Oh, wait. Looks like MariahLynn and Ahna go head to head this Sunday. This is why Ahna is trying to do this live for sympathy. She jumping ahead of the story. Let's see what happened.
On me. You hit my mother. You did what you did. The damage is done. No apology. No.
Bitch, what's that? You disrespecting my mother. What's crazy, bitch? Oh, you trying to hit her face? What's that? You disrespecting my mother.
Okay, we're not doing that. That's what we're not doing. So let's see if we can bring it up on Twitter. Oh.
There's not no apology. No.
Where it came from. Her mom just ran up on me.
You hit my mother. You did what you did. The damage is done. No apology. No.
Now, granted, they cut it off so quick. This might be a scene where Tasiki's like, Mariah, come on. Y'all know y'all cool. Y'all know, come on. Come on, Mariah. Or it could just be a scene where, as we've already seen of Tasiki, that Mariah could be saying something. Tasiki, no, it probably shouldn't go down. And she's just sitting there silent. Right.
What's that? You disrespecting my mother. What's crazy, bitch? Oh, you trying to hit her face? What's that?
And you can hear Biggie saying, why you trying to hear her face?
My mother. Crazy, bitch? Why you trying to hear her face?
No, this not gonna work for me. This not gonna work for me. I need to see the actual clip. Look at this post right here from somebody random. Tasiki swears she intimidate everybody. Rolly not paying that girl no mind. Let's go through the comments. I'm so confused as to why Tasiki getting involved because she didn't come behind Mariah like that. Agreed, she's so annoying. I notice all the non-black girls are hiding behind Tasiki. Ahna, Biggie, and Mariah want to hop behind the big bad sister Tasiki. I wish I would stop doing that. It has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with race, y'all. Tasiki, Ahna, Mariah, and Biggie are just not. Well, Biggie has shown time and time again she's really a pussy. Okay, but Ahna Mac, Mariah, and whoever else that means a child, they are not built like the other girls. Like they're literally not built like them. It has nothing to do with race. Please stop trying to make it depend on the black women to do everything. Okay, can y'all stop? Because in one moment instance, we want to wear the badge of honor for all the pain and being a mule, a mattress, and a maid. But then in the next moment, we want to complain. Like, can we pick a struggle, please? Can we pick a side of the fence, please? Please stop. Because that's not the reality I live in. I don't live in a reality where it's upon me to help come fix everybody's problems. No, that I don't live in that reality. So can y'all stop trying to make that a thing? Please. Let's change the frequency. Okay. And even if you speak about that, make it one of empowerment. But when you stay trapped at that frequency of it's all about the black woman and using and abusing, that's a low vibration that you stay tapped into that now becomes your reality because that is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting for black women to continue to become abused and used and thrown to the side. So when I speak about this stuff, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about changing the frequency. Okay. I don't care what was and what may be. I'm telling you what can be possible. That's where my mind is focused. Okay. And as far as this situation, it has nothing to do with race or culture. It just has to deal with the fact that those girls are not built like that. Did we not forget that Tasiki didn't even like Ahna Mac at first? Because when Krishan was on the show on Baddies East, Krishan told Tasiki that Ahna Mac was the one that was talking about her. And Ahna Mac was sitting there scared on that bus. And that's the whole reason that Krishan and Tasiki got into it, because Tasiki said, look how fragile and frail she is. I'm not about to fight that girl. And so ever since then, they became friends. And so, yeah, of course, Ahna Mac looking at her as the big dog, but it has nothing to do with race. What is wrong with some of y'all? Like, it's just like, oh, it's like you see a space where there's trauma and then you jump right in it. You see a bullet flying and you jump right in front of it. Stop. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. Like, it's like, stop positioning yourself as the victim. Okay, let's start creating a new reality. Okay, but y'all get the point on Twitter. Let me see if I can find an actual video.
Up on me.
You hit my mother.
Why is everybody video slowed down?
The real, what's it called? Because she keeps saying she don't want to fight me, but she want to fight Mariah.
I gotta get
you had
air.
The real, what's it called?
No, I just want to get air.
If Mariah says she wants the fade, I'm taking the fade from Mariah.
Bro, well, take it. Y'all doing a lot of talking.
So get off the bed. Because she keeps saying she don't want to fight fade from Mariah.
Bro, well, take it. Y'all doing
because she keeps saying she don't want to fight me, but she want to fight Mariah.
I gotta get
you had
air.
The real, what's it called?
No, I just want to get air.
If Mariah says she wants the fade, I'm taking the fade from Mariah.
Bro, well, take it. Y'all doing a lot of talking.
So get off the bed.
Do y'all remember this last season? Y'all remember this? This is when Ahna Mac was trying to attack Smiley. Off nothing. And then gonna say, I was drunk. Did we miss something? I ain't never seen Ahna and Mariah interact. Exactly what I'm saying. Like, you going hard for someone you ain't said more than 2 words to. She literally has no reason to fight for Mariah. I genuinely believe it's because Suki checked old girl and told her she run her mouth and don't know nothing. Ahna has been weird since the beginning. I remember defending her and like, ill. Because Mariah and Smiley been over their beef. Ahna just want to prove herself to Suki, and I don't know for what. Then she trying to fight because she's trying to prove that she talk her ish and back it up. If that was true, she should have started it with Suki and not with Smiley. So you want to fight for Mariah, but didn't want to fight for Biggie. It's crazy how 6 months changes a lot. Changes a lot. Changes a lot. But where is that video? Where is the video? And why is that person the only one that has access to it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, is that the fan fave?
No replacement house. I appreciate the no replacement house. I appreciate the opportunity. Everybody that said I should go home. Everybody that said I should go. Let me fucking talk. What the fuck is your problem? What the fuck is your problem?
They giving you an opportunity to say I came in as a replacement.
What the fuck is your problem? They're giving you an opportunity.
Replacement, so you will be here. You're not a replacement, but I'm okay to be here. But I'm okay to be here. You're a replacement, and it's embarrassing. But why are you?
Clock that.
And I'm here, and I came back.
No replacement house. I appreciate the opportunity. Everybody that said I should go home. Everybody that said I should go. Let me fucking talk. What the fuck is your problem? What the fuck is your problem?
They giving you an opportunity to say I came in as a replacement on my own shit, and I'm here, and I came back.
No replacement.
You want me? OG, you're a replacement, so you will be here. You're not a replacement, but I'm okay to be here. But I'm okay to be here. You're a replacement, and it's embarrassing. But why you want me? OG, you're.
This is why I don't understand why people be so gung-ho on a specific storyline, on a specific character, on hating somebody specific, because it's just the way that they all switch up from episode to episode. Again, as I keep saying, you start off liking one person, you end up hating them 2 episodes later, 2 scenes later, you hate one person. Episode 3, by episode 4.5, you in love with them. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. And for the life of me, I cannot find this video.
Honestly, it was just so fucking random. I didn't even notice her mom in there. And mind you, me and Mariah wasn't talking at the time, so I wasn't gonna say nothing to her. Even if I did see her mom, I wasn't gonna say that to her mom because Mariah's mom rides for Mariah. Mariah was telling me one thing, but I was hearing another thing. So, and I kind of like the same thing.
This is only a minute, and you know how I feel about that. Yeah, no. Nah, that's what we not gonna do. That's what we not gonna do, because I need to go back to exactly what I said. And before we do that, let's take it back even further. Let's take it back even further. Okay. Come on, Eds. Well, at least you know she monetized. Wait, was this the episode where she was punching the ground? Wait, it was. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to change the background so people don't get confused. Should I put the Patreon background? Should y'all see what the Patreon background look like? A little sneak peek. A little sneak peek. Let me see. Let me think of a background that I can put real quick, just so people don't get confused. Let's put blue. Let's put something we ain't never had. Okay. Because I don't want people to get confused with the 2 different cheetahs, you know. Creature habit. Hold on. Let me put my band on screen. I hope y'all be reading this mess when it's on screen, girl, because it's valuable information. So make sure y'all be reading my banner that be on screen, okay? But kept trying to make it look like she was wearing gym clothes, yoga clothes. So Anyways, last episode, everybody and their mama kept acting like they did not know why Smiley was wearing gym clothes. Okay. Well, they kept trying to make it look like she was wearing gym clothes, yoga clothes. For me, honestly, it was given casual. It was given Taco Tuesday. It was given we going to happy hour. It was given, not everybody want to be dressed to the nines every time that they step out. For me, I'm not that type. I'm not necessarily that type that's always going to be, over glamour. I mean, I'm not that type at all to begin with. You know what I mean? So I didn't have a problem with what Smiley was wearing last episode at all. At all. And I don't understand what, like is this supposed to be that all of these girls are supposed to go out in cocktail dresses? And she don't look the most 1,000 outfit. But then again, she ain't have to be dressed to the nines. And I'm from New York, like, but somebody put like an actual, video and like screenshots of Natalie getting ready to punch MariahLynn's sister. And so all of us like, okay, now what is that about? Because MariahLynn, you talking all of this mess and your family and you'll do anything for your family. Okay, well, the big head horse bunch, child, why is my words all over the place? The big head honcho boss that hired you was about to attack your sister. So what's up? What's up? What's up? So all of that goes on. Then they keep trying to party or whatever, but like it's just like whatever at this point. Like y'all got child. Let me pause this. Okay, back to the foolishness. I had to pause this for a second because child, the dang what you call it, washer and dryer done broke inside the apartment, and so I'm waiting on the maintenance man. I mean, not that y'all knew that I paused it anyways, but child. Let's get back into this old video that y'all all should have watched, but y'all wasn't here for. Got y'all little fight club scene. I know Natalie was happy. Natalie tried to make it look like she was mad and pissed about, y'all done broke a tape. Girl, Natalie, shut the hell up. Because you knew that this was going to do ratings for you. This was going to do money for you. You knew that y'all turned the club up that night. And okay, we move on to the next scene. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, child. Gotta go open the door. And it's Sky, it's Camilla, and it's Ahna Mac. They sitting outside, and y'all know how Zeus be, and that's why House be like that. So House be so angry. All goddamn shit. Y'all know that, aka positive impact, and I'll get to that in a second. We get to Rolly and EBT. So it's Rolly and Food Stamp Fraud. We get to them. And we're gonna move past them. And then we get to House A. And they sitting here talking. I'm trying to think of something to say because honestly, I don't remember. So we're just gonna move forward. Then we get to HB, okay, aka House B. They all sitting there, they singing, they vibing as a group. They got the chairs set up, for the perfect camera angle. Okay, they got the open chairs and playing that there's more girls to come. Mind you, it's 1,001 motherfuckers sitting here behind the camera, sitting here behind what you can see. Okay, but you'll see them once shit start getting active and they start fighting or whatever. But it's literally 1,000 people on this deck. And as I'm watching this video, I'm like, well, goddamn, how big is this goddamn deck? Because y'all know that Zeus employs literally the homeless. They employ the people in Africa. Child, they employ the immigrants. They employ, your cousin Leroy that might need a job that used to be a janitor. Like they literally employ everybody up off the goddamn streets. And they all be in this one scene as they are sitting there trying to fight. And I'm like, no wonder y'all are sitting here paying these girls pennies to the dollar. No wonder these girls are going out here for bookings. And already, God bless their soul, because somebody said, no wonder these girls are so angry because Natalie, y'all don't feed them. And I think even one of the girls in this video, in this episode, said something about how Natalie don't feed them and how they just been eating Casamigos and Henny in a bag of chips. And I'm like, that's why they be so angry all of the goddamn time, and they sitting and they vibing, they cool. Everything is cool. But you already know House A about to come and the shit about to get started. So House A comes, and immediately, as soon as House A comes in, MariahLynn feels like she got to fight. Okay? Because in one of the screen caps that I skipped over, Rolly was telling her, basically, Smiley was doing all of this threatening about her family and saying how she got people waiting for her family and they in a van and, oh, is that your family right there? Because my van gonna be good, but I'm gonna have my goons pull up and da 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 da. Now this is where things started getting whacked for me, because it was almost seeming like everybody was like stupid in this moment. because, and this is why I say I don't really mess with House B like that either. Like House A is completely intolerable, but this for me really sealed the deal on. I mean, honestly, the deal was sealed when the whole chain shit started a couple of episodes ago when Suki and her friend came in. But definitely during this episode, it was still for me that I do not like House B either, because y'all are sitting here vibing with Biggie and Smiley, and all y'all got to do is ask them what's up. Y'all got a cool enough relationship with them, but then when y'all get around the other girls, y'all start drinking the Kool-Aid and acting like y'all don't mess with them either, and start being like, oh, well, we can kind of see why they don't like y'all. And y'all do it every time. Camilla has pulled Smiley to the side how many times? And I feel like a couple of them pulled Biggie to the side a couple of times as well. If not, they've all said something in the confessionals, you know, basically dragging the girls. And I'm just like, damn. So Smiley and Biggie already got to deal with House A on top of them, and then they also got to deal with House B on top of them. Like, it's crazy.
So back then, when I was doing Baddies East, I clocked the fact that, okay, fans, y'all gonna love House B and da 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 da, but this is what's really going on. I don't see y'all clocking it. I don't see y'all da da da. So everything that I'm saying now, when it as it relates to Mariah and the Bianca situation, even with this Ahna video, it's like I've been clocking the T. I've been not going along with social media just because I'm being emotionally reactive and emotionally impulsive. It's like all of these girls are flip floppers, and it ain't nothing happening this season that's any different than what happened last season. It's just that people are choosing to react differently because y'all. It's like y'all don't remember what happened last season. But I'm gonna let it keep playing because I want to see what happened when it came to the Mariah situation.
It's absolutely fucking crazy. But Miley,
because the Mariah situation also relates to this situation. Both times she got family involved.
We just gonna call the girl Miley. Miley comes in. Child, listen, as much as MariahLynn be up on Smiley, she might as well be named Miley, okay? Because it's giving mini me. It's giving I want to be you. It's giving I want to be down. Like, how can I be a part of the like? It's giving something, because it's weird that this little obsession that MariahLynn has with Smiley. I know the whole house keep trying to say, both houses at this point keep trying to say, oh, it's Smiley that's obsessed with MariahLynn and she bullying her. Da, da, da. No, I feel like it's the reverse. I feel like Smiley had her issue with MariahLynn's sister. Boom, that's it. That's where it should have ended. MariahLynn's sister is not on this show. And just like Natalie made sure to say later on, and everybody else kept saying later on, oh, no outsiders, no outsiders, no outsiders. It was sure as hell cool enough when MariahLynn's sister, who's an outsider and not part of this cast, came to the club to fight her, right? It was cool enough when Martian and Krishan's other friend came on and jumped to Seki, though, right? It was cool for outsiders then, right? Yeah, okay, let's put a sticky note in that and remember that later. So MariahLynn comes in instantly ready to fight Smiley because she feel like, why you threatening my family? Why you threatening my family? Failing to mention, bitch, it's because you had your family come. So MariahLynn comes in instantly ready to fight Smiley because she feel like, why you threatening my family? Why you threatening my family? Failing to mention, bitch, it's because you had your family come up to the club to sneak attack and set up Smiley. So of course Smiley in a moment is like, bitch, I'm gonna catch you outside. I'm gonna have some people waiting for your family. How dare you come set me up like that? Yeah, I'm gonna set your family up like that. Like, what's so hard about that people are not understanding? Like, literally nobody out of either house understood that. Everybody was looking at Smiley like she was weird. Like, see, Smiley, this is what we mean. You always doing weird shit. You always popping that shit and then saying you don't want to fight. Yeah, girl, in this moment, I don't want to fight. Yesterday, I was set up. So clearly I was I was damn near jumped. I was anxious. I was all over the place. My anxiety was up. I didn't know what was happening. You invited your sister to come fight me. I beat her multiple times. And yeah, I'm high off of whatever. And I'm feeling like, okay, I'm feeling threatened right now. I'm not knowing what's about to go down. I'm about to go outside of this club and then you got more family members waiting on me. Of course, I'm going to talk my shit. And of course, I'm going to be like, y'all need to watch out, because in the moment, I'm talking my shit. Now, it's the next morning. I'm over it. I don't want to see you every time I fight you. I thought I left that shit at the club last night. I thought we deaded it. But of course, since we didn't have a conversation, maybe there's still some energy there, but like, why are you coming in ready to fight me? I don't want to fight right now. Oh, you don't want to fight her, but yeah, you had all that mouth last night. Yes, because MariahLynn had her set up. What are people not understanding? And that was pissing me off with this whole entire episode. It's like nobody, even the people in her house, did not understand. It's like, how do y'all not understand? Miley had this girl set up. So in the moment, she said whatever. I don't care if she went on Instagram Live. I don't care what it is that she did. She had every right to. But MariahLynn comes in getting angry, starts fighting her. Next thing you know, MariahLynn, she doing all of this huffing and puffing, think she about to blow somebody's house down. I'ma ride for my family. I'ma kill for my family. Bitch, I'ma steal for my family. I'ma go to Wells Fargo and take money out the bank for my family. I'ma bring back COVID-19 and make you wear masks for my family. I'ma go to the job and I'ma beat up the boss for my family. I'ma go to the teacher, and if she give my daughter a D, I'ma beat up the teacher for my family. You know what I mean? I like to get a well-done steak for my family. I'm a swimmer, the 8 rivers and 6 Pacific Oceans for my family. Like, I'm from New York, but I go to Cali for my family. Okay, I rep Nicki Minaj all day, but bitch, I beat Cardi B tomorrow for my family. Like, she's saying all of this wild extra shit, and it's just like, MariahLynn, white lady, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down.
And so there you have it. That's what I said then. And I still kind of feel the same way now, like in regards to this automatic situation, in regards to Bianca. Like, I'm not about to drag something from last season to this season. No, you get a fresh start, you get a clean slate. So we just gonna go based off of what has happened and the evidence that has presented itself. Everybody keeps talking about text messages that Bianca had as though that's the only evidence that had came out. It is not. It is not. Okay, as far as Bianca in the MariahLynn situation, Asian Doll said it out her mouth. DTB said it out her mouth. Other girls have said it out their mouth that they felt like Bianca was trying to set up MariahLynn because of whatever reason. I don't even think they got into because, but they mentioned that they felt like she was trying to set her up, and that she was indeed going behind her back and texting Asian Doll, and Asian Doll confirmed that. Okay, so I don't listen. If Mariah's whack, then Mariah's whack, and we can call it out when she's whack. But I'm not just going to rush and act off emotions just because of a narrative that's thrown out there. No, the evidence has to make sense. And so bringing it back to Ahna Mac, as far as this whole Ahna versus Mariah situation and the way that she was crying, okay? The way that she was sitting there crying, okay? Let's go back to that real quick.
I'm like, yo, bro, I don't fuck with you. I'm like, I don't fuck with you, but nobody gotta know that I don't fuck with you. Like, this TV shit. Hold on. Cause this TV shit, not even my type of, no, it's not even, no, Camilla, at all. I'm gonna let you know. But this TV shit, not even.
Child, all this pause that I keep having to do. Okay.
My type of move, like, I'm gonna realize, bitch, y'all, this TV shit is for fun. I told this bitch, I'm like, when I fuck with people, I fuck with them. It ain't about no TV. So when I fell out with her, I was like, bro, nobody gotta know that we're not cool. Nobody has to know we're not friends. Nobody has to know. I didn't tell nobody that I was not her friend. Everybody knew. Everybody found out me and Mariah wasn't friends because, why did they find out? Oh, everybody found out that we wasn't friends because they realized, they seen that I wasn't kicking it with Tasiki and Mariah and Biggie. Like, when they was together, I was over there.
Okay, so that was that. Now I gotta take it back to the channel. Cause I don't want to go off them little 1-minute clips. Posting. I'm gonna go back to that. I actually discovered the news. Now, what video was that in? I think it was this one right here.
If I know one going, tacky.
But girl, like I got to tune in to see what she did. Her talk, do all the talking online for now because maybe y'all could,
Child, an hour.
This time I was still being cautious. Right. I brought her on. I definitely like getting
somebody you
or I stole some money from you.
Oh, interview with me.
It was frightening. All right, and that's really what it was for me. That was fine. Nobody knew that I wasn't for her, and she wasn't for me. And the argument only Tifa and Biggie, only them. So it was like okay, but then it started getting up there. Yeah, other than that, and even that was rocking. But even that, we didn't let nobody get involved in our fucking shit. Till noon. That's why me and you ended up falling out because she wanted to get involved and be in my bitch shit. You don't know us, bitch.
Okay, let me actually let me see if I can find an actual interview. Because that might be a little bit better rather than me keep stopping and going.
I feel like Mariah, Biggie, Tasiki, and you know, like that, like how.
Okay, this is real time now. This is real time, so I'm about to change the background back so people don't get confused.
Those are like your friends, like those are the people who's like. So what happened? How did you get into it with Mariah's mother?
Honestly, it was just so fucking random. Like, I don't.
Did you know it was her mom when y'all got into it?
I didn't even notice her mom in there. And mind you, me and Mariah wasn't talking.
This was 3 weeks ago, June 16th. So it wasn't 3 weeks ago. It was a month ago.
At the time, so I wasn't gonna say nothing to her. Even if I did say her mom, I wasn't gonna say that to her mom because Mariah's mom rides for Mariah. So,
right.
And I kind of like. Mariah was telling me one thing, but I was hearing another thing. So, and I kind of like the same thing that I was hearing was kind of like how her mom was coming. Like she wanted to fight me. Mariah wanted to be with me, and I don't know why. And honestly, it was just so fucking random. Like, I don't.
Did you know it was her mom when y'all got into it?
I didn't even notice her mom in there. And mind you, me and Mariah wasn't talking at the time, so I wasn't gonna say nothing to her. Even if I did say her mom, I wasn't gonna say that to her mom because Mariah's mom rides for Mariah. So, right. And I kind of like. Mariah was telling me one thing, but I was hearing another thing. So, and I kind of like the same thing that I was hearing was kind of like how her mom was coming. Like she wanted to fight me. Mariah wanted to be with me, and that's
Okay, I just need to make sure I heard that, so I'm gonna play that part one more time.
Mariah's mom rides for Mariah. So, right. And I kind of like Mariah was telling me one thing, but I was hearing another thing. So, and I kind of like the same thing that I was hearing was kind of like how her mom was coming. Like she wanted to fight me. Mariah wanted to be with me.
Okay, so Ahna just admitted Mariah was telling her one thing, but she was hearing something else. Didn't we just talk about that within this video? How she was hearing one thing from somewhere else, and then I mean that might have been when with the whole her getting jumped situation, which she did say that Mariah ended up being the one that told her. But these he say she say games, and y'all want to talk about friendship, but the he say she say games. First of all, who said what? Second of all, with the he say, she say games, why you believe in that if you so close and sisterhood and best friend and nothing?
Me and I don't know why. And we both had a phone out. Like I just feel like I was getting breakfast. I don't know. Her mom said something to me. I said I'm not about to argue with you, and then it just became a whole back and forth. And that shit just happened. Like honestly, it makes me sad because I feel like I had no choice but to defend myself. Like her mom hit me like 2-3 times, and I never even found nobody. I don't even like that shit. Just so crazy to me because I never expected for me and Mariah to even fall out because like that was my bitch too. So like I get sad because like I don't like I said once I'm just friends with people I'm friends with, I'm not friends with nobody. Like I'm friends with Tinka, Meatball, and Diamond, but that's because I really like them. But I'm not. None of these bitches are my friends. Like Mariah at my house. I'm with her. Like she know what I got going on. All this. I know what she got going on. But I never expect like.
She really loves you.
Yeah, and I do love her too. So I feel like we are in this made us in a very, it was like a sticky situation that was even stickier. And it's like, we're trying to learn how to grow through it and get through it. Like people making comments like, oh, you and Bianca, but you and Ahna. And it's so too different. Like, because me and Mariah never crossed each other. Like, this is our first time ever even.
And yeah.
And see, I'm glad that she said that because that adds to the point that I keep trying to reiterate. And which is why I am looking at every situation as that situation. I'm not jumping into every situation with a preconceived notion or a bias like all of the fans are doing. Because you have girls that's trying to come out, save face, and jump ahead of the story, it's allowing fans to be like, see, that's why you shouldn't mess with Mariah anyways, because we told you then when this happened. And like Mariah, like Ahna already said, even when it came to the whole Tasiki standing up for her versus Mariah, everybody got different relationships with different people, right? And so you can't look at a situation between Ahna and Mariah and say that the Bianca and Mariah situation justifies Ahna. And like, it doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. Now, if there's a noticeable pattern, then we can have a conversation, right? Then we can have a conversation. And that's why I said for me, with that whole Mariah and Bianca situation, I don't feel like she was whacking in that regards. They were whacked to each other. But in the scenes that we watched, Bianca clearly snaked her, and that was outed. But when it comes to MariahLynn's mother attacking Ahna, Mariah is definitely whack for that because that's your mother. You should have said something to your mother. And this is not the first time that your mother has jumped on somebody. And this is not the first time that you've sent your family after somebody, if that's even how it happened. Right? So it's like you can't just take isolated events and try to throw it all together and be like, see, that's why. No. That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
Yeah, and I do love her too. So I feel like we are in this made us in a it was like a sticky situation that was even stickier. And it's like, we're trying to learn how to grow through it and get through it. Like people making comments like, oh, you and Bianca, but you and Ahna. And it's still too different. Like, because me and Mariah never crossed each other. Like, this is our first time ever even.
And y'all built a real bond. I don't know
what her and Bianca had. I know they beefed in the past and they fell out like multiple times. Like, sometimes you can't even just like, I don't know. So like, I think we're gonna be able to get. We are getting through it because we are cool. I just want us to get closer again. It's
that's what she said. She was like that. She hoped.
And again, we clearly did not watch the entire live. It might even been a point on the live where Ahna said, you know what, Mariah, even throughout all of this, I miss our friendship. I, hate that it came to this, whatever. But the point that I want to make is that this interview was a month ago. Now that the episode is about to come out, Ahna is re-triggered, but the clips that's going around makes it seem as though she's entirely blaming Mariah. And if I'm Mariah, I feel like, well, girl, you putting us in a bad space again. We already done cleared it up. And we both already done did an interview with the same girl saying how we were working towards doing better and how we were, apologetic towards each other and how we both hated that the fight happened. But then when you turn around and do a live 4 weeks later, and then especially the clips that go around, it implies something completely different. And whether people want to overlook that or not, that does say something. It does. Because girl, we already had this discussion. So if you're going to speak on a situation, then tell the whole truth. Nobody's saying don't tell your side, don't tell your story, because your story is your story, but tell the entire story. Say the story, but then say, okay, but we made up, we worked through it, we good now, or whatever, right? That's why I was saying, like, I understand that she trying not to publicly say I was in a relationship and that man punched me in my face and abused me, and that's why I was on injury reserve. But at this point, you need to, because when you're withholding information while already explaining a situation that we haven't seen and being very vague about it, it does come off sketch, or it does allow viewers to paint their own narrative, especially if there's already a narrative in existence. People are just going to use your lives as proof of whatever delusion they're believing or whatever narrative they're believing.
Hope that you forgive her and she really wants y'all to be cool.
Yeah, me too. That's how I feel. Because like
I want y'all to rehear that.
I think we're gonna be able to get. We are getting through it because we are cool. I just want us to get closer again. It's
that's what she said. She was like that. She hoped that you forgive her and she really wants y'all to be cool.
Yeah, me too. That's how I feel. Because like I understand Mariah too. Like I fuck with her. Like I love Mariah. So I just feel like it's just an awkward space. Yeah, it's just awkward. I think it gotta go. Time gotta heal. Time heals.
Like, I feel like it's a regular sister fight because like I done got into it with my sister. Like, first of all, who is you? You ain't talking to my mama. Like, even though it's our mama, you still ain't talking to my mama like that.
Yeah.
And y'all fight, and
And then it made me nervous because like everybody, I just don't trust people. Like I don't want to have to feel like I can't trust the people that I really tell my business to. You get what I'm saying? Like that really, because it's like I'm going through these little situations with people, and they don't even know my business. They just making it up as they go. They hear something and they be like, oh yeah, these bitches really know my story. They know, like, these my bitches. So for me to fall out with somebody that I don't ever. I'm one of these bitches that I know. I'm one of these bitches that when I meet you and we locked in, I'll be like, yeah, now we locked in. I know your secrets, bitch. Like it's till death do us part. And I don't give a fuck. And me and my friends been friends for 10 plus years, and I see that with me and Mariah.
And y'all still didn't tell each other secrets.
Yeah, I see that. I see we can get there. I feel like because I know this is our second year. I feel like we can get. This is just our first hiccup. Like we gotta go through that.
And y'all gonna have more hiccups because it's normal.
It's normal. We're women. We're emotional.
Yeah, especially the women.
Yeah, but no, I fuck her, and I think everybody's misunderstood. It's like I'm misunderstood. I definitely think everybody misunderstood Mariah as well. So
yes, definitely.
So when we first fell out, nobody knew. Nobody knew we was not friends. Like I came onto the season and they thought that we was rocking. All right, and that's really what it was for me. That was fine. Like, nobody knew that I wasn't cool with her, and she wasn't cool with me, and we were arguing. Only Tifa and Biggie, only them. So it was like, okay, like. But then it started getting out there. But yeah, other than that, and even that was rocking. But even that, we didn't let nobody get involved in our fucking shit till Nunu. That's why me and Nunu ended up falling out, because she wanted to get involved in me and my bitch shit. But you don't know us, bitch.
Yeah, because that's how I feel. You know, my friend behind this, y'all can't see, but
now it makes sense, because I was wondering what Nunu had to do with it when I originally did a video about this. But let me repeat that.
Falling out. Yeah, other than that, and even that was rocking. But even that, we didn't let nobody get involved in our fucking shit till Nunu. That's why me and Nunu ended up falling out, because she wanted to get involved in me and my bitch shit. And you don't know us, bitch. Yeah, because
like I say, there's always more to the story. Ahna Mac literally just set out her own mouth. Nobody knew what was going on between me and Mariah. So even though there was already beef and whatnot already in place, Nunu is the one that set off the motion on camera for the beef to happen between MariahLynn and Ahna Mac. Ahna literally just said that. Let me play that one more time.
And Biggie, only them. So it was like, okay, like. But then it started getting out there. But yeah, other than that, and even that was rocking. But even that, we didn't let nobody get involved in our fucking shit till Nunu. That's why me and Nunu ended up falling out, because she wanted to get involved in me and my bitch shit. And you don't know us, bitch. Yeah. You don't know us, bitch. That's why me and Nunu ended up falling out, because she wanted to get involved in me and my bitch shit. And you don't know us, bitch. Yeah, because that's how I feel. You know, my friend.
So can we completely blame Mariah for their friendship issues coming to the front? Somebody was observant. Again, we haven't seen the video yet. We don't know how it plays out. We don't know if she was just being observant or if Mariah was secretly, you know, telling stuff to Nunu like, yeah, I don't mess with her. I don't rock with her right now. We don't know how it happened, but Ahna just placed the blame on Nunu. I think that needs to be said and shared. That Ahna said that Nunu was the reason why the beef with MariahLynn, their offline issues, came to the TV. So while I see everybody on Ahna Live like, no, we going up against Mariah. You need to bring it to her at the reunion. No. Let's bring it to the person who brought the issues to the camera, which was who? Nunu. Because that's who what said? That's what Ahna just told us out of her mouth.
Behind this, y'all can't see, but I feel like if we get into it, then it should stay between us and our bitches instead of being no bitch we don't know. That's no that we,
they don't know it.
They don't know.
Yeah,
and that's when I have to ask Mariah, like, you know this bitch? Like, because don't ruin it. I won't look. I look right. I like, if you fuck with this bitch, I'm not gonna curse her the fuck out. Right. You don't even know her like that though. So suck my dick. You're trying to use me and my friend argument to get into the crib, bitch. Fuck. Suck my dick. That's how I felt. Like, and then.
So to put that into better words, basically what happened is whether Nunu had a hunch or Mariah had been talking to her about Ahna, which I don't know if she had been, because Ahna did just say she looked at Mariah and said, you mess with her like that? As in, you've been talking to her, you've been letting her know what's going on? And Mariah said no. And that's why Ahna's like, you don't even know her like that, so F you. You don't know how, you don't know our relationship, F you, right? Nunu got herself involved. We just going to assume, given what she said, that Nunu saw that they wasn't talking, wanted to get herself inside the house, like Ahna just said, and she used their beef to try to get on, like Ahna just said. And that's what may have started the initial friction on Zeus. So was it production? Was it Tasiki? Was it Mariah? It was Nunu. It was Nunu.
But I did then to I don't give a fuck, bitch. You trying to use me and my friend's storyline to get you a storyline? Fuck you. You're not in now. When you get now, you have to fight. And it ain't gonna be me because I'm on injury reserve. That's how I was coming. And that's how it felt for me.
And that goes back to everything I said in the beginning. You can't be sitting on, and this is why, you know what? Let me just go ahead and say this, because hopefully y'all see it by now. Because I called it out. I don't know if y'all called it, but when I was speaking and calling it out earlier, I don't know if y'all put it together, but Ahna wasn't crying because of Mariah. She was crying not because Mariah done snaked her so bad. And again, that's the narrative that everybody wanting to believe because it makes Bianca look good. For whatever reason, that's y'all fave now. Y'all holding on to it. Ahna was crying because she misses her friendship with Mariah and she hates the point that it got to, because her getting into it with her mother traumatized her, as I'm sure that it would. You have a friend that you feel like you close to and you get into it not only with them, but their mother. It's like, how do you come back for that? That's why I feel like Ahna was crying. But see, when you don't say all of that, or you don't explain the whole story, like you see how we had to jump to another YouTube channel to back to an interview that happened a month ago to get the rest of the story, right? When you don't say the entire story, people chop up these clips and the narrative gets painted one way. And being that, again, everybody already feels like, oh, Mariah snaked Bianca, she snaked Sapphire, and y'all just acting like Mariah is just this master manipulator, and I just don't see it. It allows for this whole narrative that she snaked Ahna to live on when Ahna just said out her mouth, me and Mariah had issues. House B knew about it. We wasn't going to bring it up until Nunu got involved and tried to use our personal or offline relationship as her storyline and her way to get into the house. And then to take it a step further, she cried on live. And I told you why I wasn't messing and jocking with them tears. Because she literally just proved it. She literally just said, I'm going to do all that rah-rah knowing that I'm not about to fight you because I'm on injury reserve.
Because I'm on injury reserve. Like, and then Mariah she's like, no, Ahna, but I did that to her. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You trying to use me and my friend's storyline to get you a storyline. Fuck you. You're not, and now when you get around, you have to fight. And it ain't going to be me because I'm on injury reserve.
Now, when you get into the house, we going to have to fight, but it ain't going to be with me. Maybe she said you're going to have to fight because that would make more sense. Let me double check. What did she say? We or you?
You're not, and now when you get around, you have to fight. And it ain't.
Oh, she said you. But now when you get into the house, you're going to have to fight, but it ain't going to be with me because I'm on injury reserve. Again, talking, cashing checks. Okay, writing checks rather that you can't cash. But then when I get up on live and I'm crying, again, that's why I feel like that whole live stream wasn't crying about Mariah snaking her. That's the way that the public is interpreting it. I believe she was crying because of the death of a friendship and the growing pains of trying to heal it because it triggered her. If what people are saying about Ahna going through what she went through with her boyfriend, abusing her, that is already toxic and traumatic as itself. And as somebody who's been with somebody where we're just going to say I can understand where she's coming from. And it does put you in a space where you feel like your sense of security is threatened. That's just what it is. Your sense of security is threatened. And relationships add security to people's lives. It just does. It just does. And especially in a situation like that, you're like feeling vulnerable. You're feeling unsafe. You're feeling like, who can I run to? So I can understand why she would get triggered still to this point of the way that her and Mariah fell out. Even if they are mending fences, I can understand. It's just like, damn. The person I would run to, all of this happened, and then your mother, like, it went too far. Can we come back? Like, I get it completely. But again, my issue is that is all that I believe that was going through Ahna Mac's head. But the way that the public is interpreting her live is as though, again, Mariah is this master manipulator. She behind the scenes. She putting this person against this person. She's staking everybody. She ain't nobody friend. I don't see that. And like I showed with the videos that I was doing last season, I have no problem calling her out at all.
It ain't gonna be me because I'm on injury reserve. That's how I was coming. And that's how it felt for me because it's like, I hate giving my friendship.
And Mariah even said she was like, you know, it was some outsiders that got in between. So now you putting the other piece together. That's why I'm so glad I'm interviewing you.
Even the girl said, Mariah said in her interview, which we're about to get to, but she said, even Mariah was like, yeah, it was some outsiders that got in between us. That needed to be said on Ahna Max Live. Again, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt because I could not find the entire live. But y'all know how this works. People take clips and chop it up. So does the real story matter, honestly, when a lie is more entertaining than the truth? Honestly? Honestly? Because that's the story everybody running with. But the truth is that outside people got involved in a relationship, and that's ultimately what started everything.
Next to them is like, you like put the puzzles together. Like, okay, so
bro,
I hate that she did that.
Siki cursed me the fuck out. She cursed. Nobody get involved. Biggie and me curse each other the fuck out. Nobody get involved. Mind y'all close business, because this is why y'all keep like, I don't know. I just feel like
that's why you can't trust people. You can't vent to people, and it's sad because we should be able to vent to each other as women. Because
Mariah should have been able to vent to Nunu, and Nunu just was like there for her.
And never told nobody.
Not come to our fucking
Got it. So Mariah vented to Nunu, and Ahna Mac just said vented. Not Mariah went and talked shit. Not Mariah was talking crap behind my back and putting her all in our business. No, even Ahna understands. Mariah was just venting. It was the new girl who took it and turned it into something else. Now, because we love accountability over here, Mariah, you do not know that girl. Why are you putting somebody who you do not know that you just met into your business? You don't do that. You don't do that. But y'all know these girls be growing quick together fast as hell. Do we need to bring up the clip of Ahna wanting to fight Smiley for Mariah and all the comments that we read where they literally was like, girl, you don't even have any scenes with her. How y'all that close already? So this is what I'm saying. Because I know it's going to be one person that's like, okay, but even though all that is true, then Mariah, why you even talking to that girl? Why you even trusting her? That is still, it's still Mariah's fault. Mariah ain't do nothing different than what Smiley did last season. I'm sorry, what Ahna Mac did last season, calling herself jumping in to protect Mariah with Smiley. They barely knew each other. So, I mean, they both creatures of habit. They doing what each other did. But even Ahna says right now that it wasn't Mariah that started the mess. It was outside people. A new girl that wanted to get her time and her shine. And yes, being accountable, Mariah should have knew better. But she didn't.
Well, I hate when people do that.
And it ain't no beef with Nunu either. It was just a bitch mind your business. If you want to be beef, it could be, but it ain't no beef. Just mind your business.
Maybe that was a lesson she had to learn, because as a grown woman, like grown woman to grown woman, that ain't cool. You don't get in between friends.
I'm young as fuck.
Especially if you're not in the friend circle.
On top of the fact that I'm young as fuck, you bitches older than me. You should already know that, bitch. Don't get involved in people's shit, especially when they cool. You grown as hell, bitch. Like, I'm not saying you old enough. You just grown, so you should already know that. Like, I'm still learning. I'm 22, just turned 23. I'm fucking up. My friends, Tifa, Biggie, Mariah, they put me on there like, no, I shouldn't do this. And I'm taking it well, but bitch, don't talk to me.
Like, because I feel like people grow and they like, it's good.
Like how she just said that she 22 turning 23, meaning that she was messing with Lemmy. Y'all do the math. She first started popping up around Baddies ATL, Baddies South, which was 2021. So if she's 2022 now, and Baddies ATL and Baddies South was 2021, you do the math, baby.
If your old is messy, you know, like if your big homies is messy, you probably gonna be messy. Still gonna check you. When you wrong, you just gonna be, a little lost. But I'm glad that you and Mariah made up. Yeah, I'm glad that it sounds like you and Nunu made up, or you guys just saying.
I don't think we just don't have issues. Not made up, we're not cool. Like, I kind of didn't want to get to know her after that.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, like, I'm not that shit. I'm like that shit just, I get turned off so quick, especially if I don't know you. I feel like I don't owe you nothing.
So like, I feel you on that one.
Okay, so y'all pretty much heard that all of that with that. Okay, now let's see what MariahLynn had to say. We're gonna get into this last little portion, and then we're gonna end the video.
How are you, Ahna?
Ahna and I are good.
Oh, after y'all go like the video, child, because this is over an hour and a half. And technically, this is a video that need to be split up and put on Patreon. But when I'm making points, I need to put the whole video up so y'all see the whole video and get the whole entire point.
Feel me. I just want you. Get me off the boat. Get me off the boat. Get me off the boat. Get me off the boat.
That is my firecracker, and y'all will see. She's gorgeous, and she's super, super talented. Y'all will see that we do go through some shit this season, unfortunately, because I really hate that for us. I'm not gonna lie, because that really, like, no matter what we went through this season, no matter what y'all see, I just want to say this now. Like, my hand was literally forced to fight Ahna. I did not want to fight Ahna at all. I did not want to fight Ahna. And honestly, she told me she didn't want to fight me. Like, the feeling was mutual. You know what I'm saying? But my hand was really forced, and there was a lot of outside noise. I feel like getting in, and you know, Ahna's like, I look at her like Victoria, like my little sister. You know what I'm saying? And my little sister and I don't always get along. We bump heads, and we have scrapped. Okay, I'm talking about
my sister too.
Yes, like we have scrapped. So I don't want to get too much into it, but I know that both Ahna and I both hate this for us. That is about to air, and we gotta relive it. So I hate that.
And I hope that y'all don't let reliving it make y'all.
No, we spoke about that already. So we
right.
spoke about that, and she was like, you know, when it airs, like, don't we, you know, whatever. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Please don't do that neither. Like, because we had a genuine. Y'all gonna see on the show. We had before we did have a very genuine conversation, and
y'all had a genuine friendship.
Yes, and like I said, that's like my little sister. That's my firecracker. So I regret fighting like 3 people this season. I ended up being
I only regret 3. Hopefully
there's more than 3, but I only regret 3.
Well, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
I know, but I really hate that, and I hate again that we gotta relive it. But I just want her to know, like, no matter what, like I said, sisters go through things, and we can grow through things. And if a person really cares about you, they'll make the effort to try to make amends and fix it. And I think that me and Ahna definitely had our conversation, and we both on the same page. And I love her to death, and I never want to fight with her again. Like,
well,
ever.
I hope y'all don't fight again.
No, we never will. Trust me. I think this is like we learned I learned my lesson.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? So
because y'all both grown women, so I feel like, you know, when there's maturity there and there's love there, that y'all should be able to make it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Ahna gives me anxiety because she is a firecracker, and you know what I'm saying. Even after
she's young,
even after we got into it, she's young. But even after we got into it, like somebody wants to fight her, and I was like, they're not fighting her. They got to go through me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, the fans are going to be like, bitch, y'all are bipolar as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? But no, like, you
Clearly.
You build bonds with people, and, you know, you, like I said, you go and grow through things. And if you really care about the person, then it could be fixable. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like I said, somebody done fucked your man, or you know, stole some money from you, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, so
baby.
Yeah,
baby.
It's the urban love rose for me, honey.
Baby.
And y'all just, and let me tell y'all, Y'all just literally saw the sleigh almost from start to finish.
Yes,
so,
yeah, I did.
And
So
we
y'all
haven't even
can
added the
see.
tracks yet.
Yeah,
so this about to be
she wants to add bundles to that ponytail.
bundles from
It's just
Urban
the
Love Rose.
whole, like, the sleigh, the
The
scalp,
ceiling.
everything. Yes, it's like, you don't see.
Out
Did you
the
even put
scalp.
makeup on it yet?
No.
It's not even
Y'all
a makeup
see what
on
I'm
it.
talking about? Like,
No
yeah,
check on the label,
it's
nothing.
giving.
So I love you, Anna. And
Yes, I love you too, Ahna.
Yes.
So sweet, so sweet. And I remember because last time when
She
I
is
seen
very
you,
sweet.
very super sweet. Like
Super
she
sweet.
had bought us
She
all
talk a
food.
lot of shit online, but she know that.
Yeah, right, exactly. She knows she be talking shit, and you know she don't care. Like she's still young, but I know when I was with her too, like she's like super sweet.
I could tell
super
she
respectful,
genuinely really
everything.
loves me, and that's why it was easy for me to forgive her. And I want to make that clear now before people be like, you forgive people, you fight, I can never do that. No, when you really love somebody, yes, you can forgive. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely
It's
forgive
hard,
her. And I hope
but you
that she
can't do
forgives
it.
me too, because listen, I'm not perfect, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. You know what I'm saying? I've done my share of shit that I'm not proud of, but
we all have. That's part of
Yeah.
being human, doing shit that you're
I
not
just want to
proud
say that
of.
for the people who think
Right,
I think
that
I'm
they're
perfect.
Yeah,
You know.
no. We all have done things that we are not proud of, and that's what makes us human. And I love,
Right.
being imperfect. I'm striving for perfection, but
the person I thought I was coming in with, like, who ended up being, the back.
Okay, and that's why I'm in that part. Okay. Now we're about to go ahead and end this because I see that there's some more info with Kiva and then Tasiki responding, but that's a video on its own. I just want this to focus on Ahna and Mariah. But what I do want to say is, I don't know when it started, but there is this push to have everybody watch these reality shows and become triggered. And I'm noticing and clocking how on all of these reality shows across the board, there's always some type of conversation at some point that starts about colorism or racism. And while in some episodes of some TV shows is justified, it doesn't matter whether it's justified or not. There is a push to indoctrinate that into every reality show. And I'm noticing it because it's all the shows that I watch. It's like people not going to be satisfied unless we having those conversations on every single episode. And the hate that I see from MariahLynn did not start until the whole Bianca situation. It did not. Now, as far as the situation with Ahna Mac, I just cleared it up. If you watch this video and got to this point, you would see that I just cleared it up. However, when it comes to Mariah's family, if Mariah sent her family on Ahna, that is whack. That is whack. Is it far-fetched to believe that she did? Absolutely not, because we've seen her do it with Smiley. So what's so different about sending her mother? And her mother, this wouldn't be the first time her mother fought a battle for her. So if she did that, then it's whack. And if her mother truly did run up on Ahna and Mariah didn't go check her mother, that's even whacker. We'll get to that bridge when we get to that bridge, okay? But the beef between Ahna and Mac was brought to TV because MariahLynn was venting words from Ahna Mac's mouth, not talking shit, but venting to someone that she thought she was building a friendship with. That girl turned around, used both of them to try and get on TV or try to get more camera time. And those are words from Ahna Mac's mouth. Now, that aside, like I said, Mariah has been whack for different things, but there's been a certain hatred that I've been seeing and a certain extra oomph, a certain extra push. Because people got to remember, I do this for a living. I'm sitting, I'm researching, I'm looking at blogs, I'm looking at comments. This is what I do, like literally for a living. This is my job. So I'm not making things up when I speak. Whenever I speak, it's always coming from a place from evidence, a place of what I've seen from research. And I'm noticing that Mariah is now getting the same exact hate that Rolly and ET was. That's what I'm noticing. And I noticed the shift started right when her and Bianca got into it. And it's also funny to me when people keep overlooking the fact that Bianca was texting Asian Doll saying that Mariah planned to sneak her. People are jumping around, trying to jump through hoops, trying to make up every excuse. Okay, but on Love and Hip Hop, okay, well, the text messages, okay, but on the show, because when the scene came out, everybody wanted to make it look like Bianca was getting beat up on and bullied. I even said the girls did absolutely way too much. Biggie snatching her goggles off, all the girls getting involved. It did not call for all of that. And it did appear like bullying. However, when the information comes out, or when you slow down the actual scene and really listen to what they were saying, and then you have people that come out and confirm that, no, yeah, we all attacked Bianca because we realized that she was popping all of this junk before the show, during the filming of the show, saying that she was going to have Mariah's back, didn't have her back and do all of that or whatever. And then Asian Doll gets here, and then we're expecting her to fight her like she had been saying that she was going to do all season. Then they don't fight. And then Asian Doll even says, yeah, she sent the video. No, she sent a text message saying that Mariah planned on stick her. It looks weird. And nobody's clocking that. So like I said, there's a special hatred that I'm noticing. And I'm going to just call it out. It feels like a lot of people are hating the optics of the situation because it's MariahLynn versus a dark-skinned woman. And I'm going to take it a step further, because then there's this video right here that now all of a sudden wants to surface now, after we done clocked the tea episode 1, 2, and 3, when the whole Gretchen situation went down. All of us with a brain was saying, okay, everybody's on Gretchen, but MariahLynn is sitting right there. Anna Mac is sitting right there. Biggie's sitting right there. MariahLynn was on Love and Hip Hop. MariahLynn had a whole song called Once Upon a Time not long ago. Like, nobody said anything. But now that MariahLynn is a topic of conversation and the narrative has shifted to hate and Mariah, now all of a sudden you mean to tell me that these old videos are suddenly resurfacing when her music and catalog and Love and Hip Hop videos have been literally right there? There's an agenda at play.
That shit a rental, bitch. That's a rental, bitch. That's a rental, bitch. That's a dick. That shit a rental, bitch. That's a rental, bitch. That's a rental, bitch. That's a dick.
I'm not even gonna go too deep into that. Because I don't care. It's fake outrage. It's fake whatever. And like I said, I clock it. It's like fans are determined to, and it's not all fans. It's not all. I'm sure that there's some people who genuinely just don't like Mariah because you genuinely feel like she's whack. Okay, then baby, congrats. I'm not talking to you. But there's a specific group of people, I don't know who. It seemed like from show to show, it's like at some point, we're going to trigger the viewers, we're going to trigger the audience, and we're going to get them to a point to where now everybody, the whole conversation shifts from entertainment and it being fun to now everybody's stressed out, and now we're talking about colorism and race. But I'm clocking it. Like I said, I'm not going to have that conversation. I just wanted to bring that up because I know I can't be the only person that notices it. And it's on every reality show. Don't matter what it is. At some point, I don't know if it's Shea Butter Twitter. I don't know if it's people who ain't got nothing better to do but to keep everybody triggered. But at some point, it's like, let's shift the conversation to this. Or you start realizing that there's certain biases because those are the feelings of how people like really feel. Like once you start breaking it down, it's like, oh, you don't feel like Mariah's whack because her and Bianca fell out a couple of times. Oh, you just feel like Mariah's whack because you feel like that's a dark-skinned woman, and how dare this person with lighter skin talk to her like that? And that much is evident when people get into my comments and get into Twitter comments and Instagram blog comments talking about Bianca's into it with a white woman. Now all of a sudden Mariah's white. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Like I said, we're not about to dive too deep into all of that. But hopefully y'all enjoy this. I mean, I gave y'all an extra hour because I was not about to put this on Patreon because I felt like everybody needed the entire story. So I can't say that. You know, the video is about to be capped at 45 minutes, but for videos like this where I'm trying to prove a point, I'm gonna just leave the whole thing up on YouTube because I totally get it. Mariah's whack. She's most definitely whack. But like, let's judge by the situations that's happening. Because you can be right in the wrong, right in a situation and then wrong in a situation. You could be whack in a situation and then in another situation you could be like the hero. And I just feel like the Bianca situation is completely different from the Ahna Mac situation, and even Ahna Mac said it out her mouth. They just miss each other. And I just wish that live that Ahna did that set the internet off, there would have been more context. And again, she could have given more context. I don't know. I didn't see the full live video, but y'all know how social media works. People take a clip, they run with that, and social media creates a narrative. And that's the narrative that Mariah is this master manipulator, because all people see is, oh, you got into it with Bianca. It was some snake shit going on there. We're going to overlook what Bianca did, but there was some snake shit going on there. And then now Ahna Mac, oh, you have a pattern. You are a snake. No, two completely different situations. That this situation got started because of an outside person that Mariah trusted and thought was her friend. Now, we will see what happens when it comes to Mariah's family and how it goes down between Mariah's mother and Ahna. We already know Mariah going to fight and ride for her family. And that's going to be any excuse, regardless of how long she's known somebody, that's going to be her excuse to fight, which she literally says in the trailer. But we're going to see how that goes down. Because if Mariah told her mother to go after Ahna, then that is whack. That is most definitely whack. And even still, if she didn't check her mother and she was more so just focused on the fact that Ahna fought her mother back, that's still going to be whack. And we're going to call that out when that happens, when we get to that. But that's it. Child, let me know what y'all thought about this video, as if I give a fuck. And definitely make sure that you stream my music as if you give a fuck. I love each and every one of y'all hoes, allegedly. And what do y'all? Join the Patreon, and I'll see you in the next one.
Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Fuck it up, love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas slowing up, but wasn't when I'm coming up. Fuck it up, love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas slowing up.